Hezbollah probably had a considerable role in preparing Hamas for crossing the threshold of its capabilities, as we saw on October 7th. Hamas is able to do things that it has never done before. And I suspect that Hezbollah may have played a hand in training and preparing Hamas for that. I see three basic scenarios potentially. One is that there's miscalculation, and that as each side does this tit for tat escalation, something's going to happen that goes beyond the acceptable. There could be another attack where a large civilian population, number of people are killed on either side, and then that forces a much greater escalation. The second possibility is that the Iranians may want Hezbollah to engage further in the conflict in order to save Hamas. If there's a sense that Hamas is somehow about to be consumed by the IDF, they may want to deploy Hezbollah. Or third, they may actually be waiting to see what if the IDF stumbles and there's an opportunity to exploit. That may be the moment when you see Hezbollah get into the game. This is all part of this maddening proxy strategy of the Iranians, and we have to bear in mind, while it's important to understand the calculations of the proxies, at the end of the day, they're all sort of dancing to the Iranian tune, which is to challenge the West and our allies in the Middle East. I think in the aftermath, one of the key questions we should be asking ourselves is what is a smart strategy toward Iran that is related to the entire region, but also specific toward Iran? And how can we make sure it's a persistent policy that is consistently pursued on a bipartisan basis, regardless of who's in office and who's in control of Congress? Because part of the problem we have is that our policies are inconsistent year to year as the parties, whoever's in charge of our system, takes office. And so I would encourage leaders to think in those terms.